Heute schauen wir uns das erste offizielle F1-Interview von Lewis Hamilton als Ferrari-Fahrer an. Wie immer, vergesst nicht den Kanal zu abonnieren und ein Like dazulassen.
It's been a really good couple of days. Obviously, with the weather got in the way a little bit of today's running, so I didn't get the full. There's an extra 30 laps or so I was supposed to try and get today, but nonetheless, we got through a lot of the program, and we're just basically just focusing on exploring, and for me, just getting integrated with the team as much as possible. It might seem like it's been long, but it's not. It's only been a month with the team, so it's we've crammed in a lot in this short space of time, but we've really come a long way together. So and the car was feeling good on track. So. I definitely do. I mean, I felt it the beginning of last year, and then particularly this year from day one. It's been amazing to see the response from not only the team and the warm welcome I had within the team, but the positivity from people outside of the team and within the sport, but also outside. Just everyone excited, and it's been a really great start to the year for me. So many positive things that have happened, and positive things that are up ahead as well. So. No, it just feels right. Feels great. Well, I don't have a crystal ball, so all I can say is that we're just taking it one day at a time. We're really just focused on doing our job. We're not watching everything else that's happening. We're literally just trying to make sure that we're learning our processes in the car, and with every lap and every session that I get, I'm learning more about the car, getting more and more comfortable with all the completely different control systems that we have. I'm still in the learning phase of understanding the rear suspension, the front suspension, all the different settings that they have for those, and the terminology that they use for them as well. My engineer and I are also learning how we both like to work in terms of communication. So after every session, every time I go out, basically, we come back in, we're making adjustments to the information I give him and vice versa. And but I think it's on plan. Like whereas we couldn't be further ahead with the short space of time that we've had. And I've been really looking into like the previous great drivers that came along, such as Sebastian and Fernando, who started much earlier than me. You know, in November, for example. So we've done a lot in that small period of time we've had, but I think it's been really great and really really well reciprocated on both sides.
Es fühlt sich fast so an, als wäre Lewis Hamilton schon viel länger bei Ferrari. Aber in Wirklichkeit sind es erst etwas mehr als ein Monat, seitdem er nach seinem Urlaub in Maranello angekommen ist. Da sein Wechsel zu Ferrari bereits früh im letzten Jahr angekündigt wurde, hat man fast den Eindruck, dass er schon ewig Teil des Teams ist. Deshalb ergibt es auch vollkommen Sinn, dass er sich noch immer anpasst. Er gewöhnt sich an neue Einstellungen, lernt die anderen Begriffe, die Ferrari verwendet, und baut die entscheidende Kommunikation mit seinem Renningenieur auf. Das alles gehört zum Prozess dazu.
Well, no, I think in general, people that are in the spotlight are you're constantly being pictured. For me, I really generally like to stay private as much as I can. Of course, I'm in this environment where it's not necessarily the easiest, but I don't always want a camera in my face, and so yeah, if I don't want to be pictured, then I don't want to be pictured. The only way to do it is to cover my face, and you're not going to use a picture with me like this. So. And yeah, I think, you know, because they just take pictures and pictures and pictures and pictures, and it's all online. So I don't know. I think it's just about privacy. It's about keeping something to myself, and I'm holding in, keeping a part of me that's the way I stay happy. I think it's a bit early to say, but I am really enjoying the car. We're slowly bonding, I think. And like yesterday was a so-so day. It was just okay. But yesterday we got through all our run plan. We're testing a bunch of things. So we're not doing setup. I'm not doing setup changes or directing where I want the car to go. We're just getting through the motions. As where today was a bit more of getting to explore a bit of my interaction with my engineer. But so far, I really enjoy driving this car.
I like the idea that you're having to learn the terms for everything. Is like anti-roll bar still, do they call it anti-roll bar? Are they asking you about the Manatino as well? Do you know about the Manatino?
Yeah, no, it's different. It's just the effect is slightly different.
Okay.
And the names they'll have will be different for them. But I mean, roll is still roll. They still anti-roll bar is still anti-roll bar, but it's some of the other parts of the geometry, which there's just different words for it. So I've got it all on my computer, and I'm studying it each day and night to make sure I understand when they're talking about these different components. Because I've done 12 years in another place that it was just we talked about the same thing all the time. So it was I was used to it. I knew exactly what they were meaning, but every time they mention it in the debrief, I'm like, what part is that? I'll get this part. So, it's a part of the learning process, and that's what makes it exciting, because it's all new, and that part I'm I'm loving that newness. I haven't spoken to my engineer about that. I don't know how it would sound with an Italian accent, so I have to find an Italian word probably. We'll probably find something new. Yeah.
Ich kann mir ehrlich gesagt niemanden anderen außer Bono vorstellen, der Hammer Time zu Hamilton sagt. Das ist etwas Besonderes zwischen den beiden, einfach legendär. Und selbst Hamilton weiß, dass er sich wahrscheinlich etwas Neues einfallen lassen muss. Nach seinem letzten Rennen für Mercedes sagt er in einem Interview, dass es das letzte Mal gewesen sei, dass er Hammer Time hören würde, weil er sich einfach niemand anderen als Bono vorstellen kann, der es zu ihm sagt.
I mean, it's always important to have a good foundation of people around you. I've generally had a very good base for many, many years. So I still have all the team that I had last year, but I've brought Angie on top of that. And we have a great relationship, me and Angie. We've known each other for a long, long time. We've gone through a lot together. And she took a couple of years out and she spent time with her family and discovering the world, and asking her to come and start this new chapter with me, and her accepting it was really exciting, and we've been having a blast. This past month together has been really awesome.
Ich glaube, das war das erste Mal, dass wir tatsächlich gehört haben, warum Angela, Cullen und Hamilton nicht mehr zusammengearbeitet haben. Es gab alle möglichen Spekulationen, aber in Wirklichkeit wollte sie einfach mehr Zeit mit ihrer Familie verbringen. Und jetzt, Lewis Hamilton und Angela Cullen wieder zusammenzusehen, fühlt sich einfach richtig an.
Yes. Well, I think red suits me, so it's good. We tested it out last year in a couple of outfits, so you could see. But yeah, honestly, it's an honor to be a part of this historic team. And I mean, red is the color of passion, right? Is of love. So there's a huge amount of passion in this team, as you know. Also with the fan base that they have with the Tifosi, and that's you see that with everyone at Ferrari, because obviously at Ferrari you've got the car manufacturer as well, but we're all under pretty much the same roof. So when I cross the road and go to the wind tunnel, for example, I see other members of the team, but they're not necessarily on the race team, but they're still a part of the team, So it's really, really special to see that and experience that each day. And each day, obviously, I'm meeting new people all the time. So, but they've gone out of their way to make me feel welcome, which is it's honestly, it's been the best month. I've had the best time. It's been tiring. We've definitely all been pushing, but this is the time of focus. Everyone has their heads down, solely focused on doing the best we can each day. And as am I, just trying to make sure we bring our best each day. I think how you start often is very important. I think this past month couldn't have gone any different, and it couldn't have gone any better. Like, things along the way, they had to happen. Like, Barcelona had to happen. The days that we've had, just every day has been significant and really about just building foundation. And whilst I mentioned, like, we have to cram a lot in a small space of time, we haven't rushed it. We still have taken our time. We've just been working flat out in the days, long days. But that's what we're here for, right? So, but I really do think it will pay dividends moving forwards. The work that has gone on, the focus, the communication, the changes that we've made. But there will be more also over the 6 to 8 months. You know, this is going to be continuously evolving. But I feel like we are. It's felt seamless. It's felt easy in a sense of gelling with the team. It's not felt that we've not had to force it. It's done it in its own time, and I feel at home. I mean, I've had that idea I'm pretty sure that was my idea anyways, but if you go back and look at some of the transcripts of previous years, I've been mentioning the two-stop for years. So I think Monaco has to be at least a two-stop. I think the one-stop was never really great. I think that Grand Prix is a great Grand Prix, but the race there's more to offer in the race, I think, hopefully. Maybe with more than one pit stop. That won't fix it all. We'll still have some of the issues of not overtaking and stuff, but I think it will make it more exciting. So yeah, I'm all for it. I mean, Charles is massively talented, and getting to see him work opposite the table and watching him in the garage it's been really great to obviously he's been here for a long time, so he knows the team well. He speaks Italian. He's at home and at ease, and but because we already had a friendship before, I think that's made it a lot easier to just get straight in the room and work together. And he's incredibly talented, so he's going to be so fast this year. I'm looking forward to learning what I can from him and supporting him alongside the team to deliver in the best results we can get. I mean, that's what these days are about, right? It's about exploring, I mean, at the moment, I think there's still room to explore more, and I'm just bit by bit, just eking out a little bit more each time. As I said, all the settings are so different, so even just brake bias and all those sorts of things, like, it's much different to what I had in the previous place. So not necessarily unlearning what I did before, but kind of relearning this new way of working, and where the car likes to be driven. It likes to be driven differently, and that's a really fun journey learning that. But at the moment, it feels that we definitely feel the car underneath me. I feel that the car is responding to my inputs. Today was a positive day in making those incremental steps with the setup. There's still more work to do, but as I said, timings and all that stuff is kind of not massively relevant here. You just got to focus on your program, and we'll find out in 2 weeks exactly where we stand. We'll probably have a bit of a base feeling after tomorrow of randomly where we are, but like you said, it's going to be very close. I think everyone's done a great job over winter, even like Williams looking strong as well, which is great. So he hasn't given me the book. He's showed me a book that he's reading, and that he recommended to me. And John and I have a really great relationship, and so we talk about a lot of different things, more so outside of racing, more normal life stuff, and I'm trying to learn from John. he heads a huge organization. I want to learn from him and how he goes about his daily life, his daily roles within his family, how he manages those things. So I look to him to learn, and so that was basically it. But yeah, it's great that he's here. It's really awesome that he's here, because he doesn't get a lot of time off to have days like this. So to be able to come here and be a part of the team on these days is great for everybody in the team. I think.
Were you surprised about this?
The attention?
Attention.
Not really. Not really if you think about my brand and, as you mentioned, my brand and the brand of Ferrari. You knew it was going to make some sort, but of course I didn't know how much talk there would be, and it's been overwhelming how positive it's been and how it's been received. But again, everything we've done, from the shoots, from the marketing team do an amazing job here where they turn around these great videos. It's just been looking great. I don't know if you saw the photo shoot that I just came out today. I did the creative for that, which I'm really excited about. It's been a pleasant surprise. Right now, that's my sole focus. Of course, I have other things, like I have Mission 44, I have a team of work that we're doing, impact work. So I have space in my life for those different bits, but like 99 or 8%, whatever you want to say, is all about this. This is what I love. This is what I grew up dreaming of, and I don't know why I have the hunger that I have, or the fight, or the desire to keep doing what I'm doing to the level that I'm doing it. But I'm grateful I have it, and I'm really grateful for this sport. What this sport has changed my life, I don't know where I'd be without racing. But I've discovered I've grown so much through these years in this environment, and I know I'll do a lot more in this new chapter of my life, which I'm really excited about. So I can't wait for the first race. I can't wait to get racing, but I'm still going to enjoy the next days, because I want to make each day count always. And I think right now it's just about being present, really open-minded. I'm trying to learn from all the engineers here who are experts and have their own experiences, and see how I can gel mine to work towards the goal that we all share.
Das war Hamiltons erstes offizielles Interview als Ferrari-Fahrer und ehrlich gesagt, es war wirklich spannend. Am beeindruckendsten finde ich, dass er sich mit 40 Jahren noch dieser riesigen Herausforderung stellt, ein neues Team, alles von Grund auf neu zu lernen. Viele Fahrer in dieser Phase ihrer Karriere, wie Sebastian Vettel oder sogar Fernando Alonso, landen meist in einem schwächeren Team, bevor sie schließlich zurücktreten. Aber Hamilton, er ist nicht irgendwo hingegangen, er ist zu Ferrari gewechselt. Und sein Teamkollege ist Charles Leclerc, der Fahrer, um den Ferrari seit Jahren ein Meisterschaftsteam aufbaut. Und das Beste daran ist, Hamilton fühlt sich schon nach wenigen Runden im Auto wohl und meinte sogar, es sei das beste Auto, das er seit Jahren gefahren ist. Man sieht den Unterschied in seiner Einstellung im Vergleich zum letzten Jahr beim Mercedes. Er wirkt motiviert, glücklich und vollkommen angekommen. Und ich sage es immer wieder, ein motivierter, glücklicher Hamilton ist gefährlich für die Konkurrenz. Was denkt ihr? Wie wird Hamilton diese Saison abschneiden? Glaubt ihr, dass er um den Titel kämpfen kann? Lasst es mich gerne in den Kommentaren wissen. Und wie immer, vergesst nicht zu abonnieren und ein Like dazulassen. Bis zum nächsten Video.